Hello, and welcome to another episode of Glorious Life on Wheels. I recently posted a video about a tragedy that happened at a rest stop in Nebraska. It involved two seniors, and again, it had tragic results. If you want to see that video, I will leave a link to it in the description for this video. But I got so many responses from that video, and a lot of people sharing that they had stayed at rest stops, or that they stay at rest stops, or that they are no longer going to stay at rest stops, that I thought, you know what, why don't I go and do a video showing you what a rest stop looks like in the daytime, and perhaps if I'm brave enough, I'll come back this evening. But I stay at rest stops all the time, or I have stayed at them all the time, but I have to be honest and say that this incident has given me pause to reconsider. Now, this rest stop that I'm at now has a truck area, and there are a lot of trucks there, and I typically only stay at rest stops where there are truckers. I don't know, maybe it's misguided, sense of security, but I feel a little safer when there are truckers around, and I try and park as close to them as possible. Like here, you can see you can park right across from them. I don't know, I think maybe they've got CBs or way to communicate that they can call for help if I need it. But I'm going to take you on a tour of this rest stop. This is a particularly nice one. It's between Oceanside and Camp Pendleton, and I'm going to show you what it has, and then let me know what you think. Would you stay here? Would you feel safe staying here? This rest stop is a pretty spacious one by most standards. I didn't count them, but I'm guessing there are at least 80 or more parking spaces. And as you can see, there is a row of parking where you can park right near the truckers. This rest stop has a number of conveniences, including machines where you can buy snacks or something to drink. The location is also a bit unusual as it overlooks the ocean, and it really is a beautiful spot. I'll show you more of the grounds a little later in the video. Most of the people that I saw here and spoke to seem to be travelers who are just stopping for a break or to use the bathroom. This rest stop had a very large grassy area with numerous picnic tables where you can sit down and have lunch or a snack. And I saw a lot of solo females and females traveling together, and they didn't seem to be fearful or anxious at all to be stopping here. There was nothing that seemed menacing, at least not during the daytime. There are bathrooms on each side for men and women, and I'll take you in to have a quick peek in the bathrooms. As you'll see, this bathroom is really quite large and had lots of space, and it was very clean. Although I would not go in here to use the bathroom if I were a single woman by myself and there wasn't anyone else in it. This is the overlook that I talked about earlier that looks out over the ocean, and it really is quite beautiful. But you'll notice there's an area, a picnic area, over way out of sight, and I absolutely would not go over there because you can't be seen from the common area. And I wouldn't even go over there and sit by myself in the daytime hours, much less at night. Well, I've talked to two women here that are solo. One is a traveler who stays at rest stops all the time, and she says she doesn't really feel unsafe, but then she has a pit bull, and I mean, he's big. She said before she got him, she did feel a little bit leery, and she would keep her windows all the way up. Now that she has him, she keeps them down a little bit, and she feels more secure. I tell you, when I looked at that dog and the mouth on that pit bull, I think I would feel secure too if I had him around me. But the other person was just a traveler who, actually a commuter. She She goes back and forth from LA to San Diego to work, and she said that she had considered staying at rest stops and she never even thought of them as being unsafe. So a lot of people don't even think about rest stops as unsafe. She never thought about, not going into the bathrooms or that type of thing. But there is that area up there that has this seat that's way out of sight. She said even in the daytime, she wouldn't go there to sit or to stay by herself to eat her meal. The lady that I spoke with who stays at rest stops a lot, she said that this particular rest stop often has workers here at different hours, even in the wee hours in the morning, like 1, 2, 3. So she said this particular rest stop she feels is safer than most. There were a lot of truckers parked here during the daytime, but I'm going to come back at night and give you a glimpse of what it looks like at night, because often a place is very different in the daytime from what it is at night. Well, as promised, I am back at night, and it is pretty busy. There are even workers here who are cleaning up and going in and out of the bathrooms cleaning. There are even more truckers, and it looks like a lot of people are laying down or sleeping in their vehicles right now. I'm going to take a walk down here and see what I can see. And one thing I noticed is that there are a lot of women walking in and out of the bathroom at night alone. That is definitely not something I would do even if I was with someone else at a rest stop at night. I was able to speak with a few ladies here at the rest stop, and one woman is sleeping in her SUV. She works 2 jobs, but she still can't afford the rent. So she pulls in here just about every night, or sometimes across the highway is another rest stop. She was telling me that up to about 10 o'clock, it seems like there's mostly travelers in here. But after 10 o'clock, it seems like there are more local people who just don't have anywhere else to park, and they come in, spend the night, and get up early in the morning and leave. She said at about 10 or 11 o'clock, you will not be able to find a parking spot if you come through here at that time. I spoke with another woman who shared an incident that happened to her. She said she went into the bathroom at night, and as she came out of the stall, she turned to come out of the bathroom, and there was a man standing there, and she said it scared the what out of her, and she screamed and he ran off. So again, that reinforces what I said about my not feeling safe about going into these bathrooms at night or alone. I was also told by one of the women that there appear to sometimes be individuals that drive through slowly, kind of checking it out, leave, and a little while later return and do that multiple times. She said she thought these individuals looked suspicious and like they might be looking for an opportunity to take advantage of someone or do something that they shouldn't. It would appear that these spots can be more dangerous at night. However, the incident with the older couple in Nebraska happened at 7 o'clock in the morning. So you do just have to be careful no matter where you are or what time you're there. I do think I'm going to continue to use rest stops, but I'm going to be more alert and more vigilant. Let me know in the comments what you think and if you would use a rest stop.